October the 4th, 2010. How? I keep hearing Republicans trashing the Democrats and blaming the economy on the Democrats. Man, you guys gotta wake up. I can't believe it. I was a Republican myself until 2000. I didn't change my values. The Republican Party changed its values. They used to be the conservative party. I considered myself to be conservative. Fiscal responsibility, that's out the window. The last administration failed miserably. Face up to it. You know what you need to do? Apologize and then go on. Don't try to claim it didn't happen. It did. Corruption on Wall Street. People told you about it. People complained about Bernie Madoff. I complained myself about some of the corruption. And it's still there, but it's not as flagrant as it was. Financial disaster. Ugh. You know, I told you at the beginning of last month that the recession, whatever you want to call it, double dip, whatever, was over. And technically we couldn't even have a double dip because we've been out of the recession long enough now that it's not a double dip. It would have to actually be a new recession if we had one. But September 2010 was the best September on record since 1939. 71 years ago. Most of you can't even remember 71 years ago. Now I'm going on a cruise in a couple weeks, and at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, the ship is going to sail with me or without me. And I hope that this ship didn't sail without you, because September is historically the worst month in the stock market. I've said it before, I thought it was October. Maybe just because I've gotten whacked a couple times in October. But this is the best stock market on record since 1939, 71 years ago. So, happy days are here again. That's the music I played last month when I told you that. And I was right. Real estate is up. I think we have a 4.3% increase in real estate in August. They haven't got September figures out yet. Happy days are here again, and I hope you're a part of it. By the way, they're back. You know, I told you a few months back that somebody was hacking into my computer and taking ownership or possession of my webcam. And when I'd go to use it, it would say, you can't use the webcam because another program is using it. Well, I didn't have any other programs running, and nobody should have been using it but me. Well, they're back, you know. Hi, guys, girls, whatever. You know, I told you I thought it was just a bunch of college girls that wanted to see me running around in my underwear. I don't always dress up. People, well, I got an email asking me how to buy gold, and I understand people want to make the flight to gold. I don't recommend it. As I've told you before, you know, gold is up. It's up 30%, but you know, DDR is up 417% in the same kind of a time frame, and there is no safety in gold. You know, you can't eat it. It won't keep you warm. You know, I do support going to a gold standard, you know, basing our economy on gold, because it's a finite thing and you can't, you know, there's only so much of it. I think that's a good idea. And Kramer mentioned, you know, things, that being interested in things like DDR that was up 4.38% today. I recommend that too, but do your homework. Don't just go out and buy anything that was up, because, you know, I've got some dogs that are up in a down market consistently. Don't know why, you know, no news on them and things like that. One of them would be ECRO.PK. told you about that one before. I buy it and sell it. I can't resist. I can't help it. It was up 17.65% today. And, .PK, could be out of business tomorrow. It's at death's door. But I've made my money back so many times on that stock that I keep going. But even if I lost 100%, I would still come out of that one a winner. But, by the way, DDR, one of the reasons they were up today, Developers Diversified Realty, they're partnering with Bed Bath & Beyond and opening 8 new stores this year. So, that might have something to do with it. They used to pay a dividend or a disbursement, since it's an EFT. They would pay a disbursement that was in the 30%. Now, they don't anymore, but, I'll settle for those kind of profits. I don't want to sell anything that's up. I basically just don't like to sell anything. When it's up, I don't want to sell it because I'd have to claim profits. And when it's down, I don't want to sell it because it might go back up. Of course, if I need the loss, I'll sell a downer faster than I'll sell an upper. CMO, Capstead Mortgage pays a quarterly dividend of about, or disbursement, of 9.6%, and it's up today in a down market. And CRF pays a 15.25% disbursement monthly. It's up today too. Now, it might be up because they're getting ready to go ex-dividend or something like that, but those are good ones, and Kramer's right. And the market will do whatever it has to do to prove the most people wrong. You know that. There's some good ones. Stay hungry, my friend. And now